And we've go now for a jump into the early 2000s. It was not very common already in the early 2000s to see any connections between reasoning and learning and artificial neural networks. Even if you analyze the top AI conferences and even the top machine learning conferences at the time, deep learning was not very popular, or artificial neural networks were a bit down. But by the mid-2000s, Jeff Hinton started to show some very interesting results, some very powerful results about the power and the computational capabilities of deep belief net. We started to witness many extraordinary developments in AI research, and then it was followed up by technological applications in several businesses and several companies. And more recently now, since 2019, I would say, 2019, 2020, people noticed that, okay, we have some very wonderful applications of machine learning into several domains, in pattern recognition, image understanding. But in terms of reasoning, what can we do with deep learning in terms of processing logical inferences? And can we combine the neural networks, or use neural networks to represent not only some specific target applications in image recognition, in language, in question answering? Can we actually do something related, for instance, to natural language processing that has a much more, let's say, intricate semantics, and where the applications have to be way more explainable and way more secure and interpretable? So that was the big question that brought together, researchers that realized that, okay, machine learning, deep learning is a powerful tool, but how can we move AI forward in the way that we have better applications that, for instance, represent common sense knowledge, common sense reasoning, and argumentation? So this was the debate in the early 2020s. Over the last 2-3 years, people started to talk about, okay, is it possible to have a better semantics? Is it possible actually to assign semantics to some of these wonderful tools that people are using in deep learning? And so this debate started. We had several meetings, several public debates on how to better integrate those two schools. So this is the story of how the field became a little bit more popular over the last days. Another important talk was given by Henry Kotz. When Henry Kotz got an award for from AAAI, he gave a talk about the third AI Summer. That was the title of this talk, and he presented a taxonomy of neurosymbolic AI systems, framing that many applications in artificial intelligence could be seen in a way that we are actually dealing with systems that combine symbols and the learning capabilities of deep neural networks. Also in the first Great AI debate, Gary Marcus put forward the case that over the last decades, many people, including himself and including, for instance, Daniel Kahneman, they realized that, of course, there are different ways of presenting reasoning and learning. In cognitive science, this has been an active field of research, and in his book, The Algebraic Mind, he put forward the case for hybrid systems in artificial intelligence. Also, when we see these days some of the main media reports about technology, we notice that some companies, including IBM, including Microsoft, are paying more attention to these applications, because when there is a lot of pressure from people, from customers, from people who buy technology and use technology, there is a pressure. For instance, if you want to use AI in the medical domain or in AI in safety critical systems, we need better applications. We cannot offer black boxes to people. And this is one of the motivations for companies and from big tech companies to use and to investigate what's the power of neurosymbolic AI, why people in research combine the neuro and the symbolic approaches.